My name is Maree and I was born in Daejeon, Korea. As a baby, I was then adopted by my British parents. Growing up, it was tough to navigate my dual nationality. And it wasn't until I flew back to my motherland for the first time in my early 20s that things began to change. It was a trip that completely inspired me to learn more about my Korean heritage. I absolutely fell in love with Korea that trip. The sights, the sounds, the music, the food, all of the skincare shops. It was a whirlwind trip, but when I left, I was sad, unsure of when or if I would ever be back. Fast forward to 2016, I quit my job in London and moved to South Korea to find my birth parents. Ultimately, the search was unsuccessful. And as a distraction, I started writing a blog about my experiences in Korea. The foods I was trying, the cafes I was visiting, the skincare products I was loving. I started a business plan to create Beauty and Soul, a store introducing K-beauty to the UK, but also for me personally to build an ongoing connection to my motherland. We started very small with 8 brands, but grew year on year. 10 orders a day became 20, and soon I was able to find myself back in Seoul, for work this time. Over the years, I've enjoyed a few trips to Korea every year. Splitting my time between my 2 countries has been so meaningful for me. And each time I'm there, I learn a little bit more about my motherland. I meet my Korean friends and business partners and bring them some British goodies like shortbread and, of course, English Earl Grey tea. In 2018, 20 packages a day became 50, and we were able to move to a larger warehouse and partner with even more brands. For me, this meant I could focus my time on Beauty and Soul and, of course, delve deeper into learning more about Korea. The best part was, and still is, that through my content and Beauty and Soul community, I've been able to introduce Korea, my motherland, to our UK customers. When I'm walking streets in Seoul, it is comforting for me to blend in. After a lifetime of being the only Asian face in family photos, school yearbooks, sports teams, there is something of a sense of belonging whenever I'm back in Korea. I think about that first time when I visited Seoul and how sad I felt coming back. I had such a longing to learn about my heritage, and I was worried that I wouldn't have the time or means to ever visit again. But I am now fortunate enough to be able to spend time in Seoul every few months. My business has allowed me to connect with many Koreans who I now regard as my friends. I went from feeling lost, not knowing anything about my culture, to now fully embracing my unique identity as a Korean-British adoptee. This year, we moved to an even larger warehouse and partnered with a further 5 skincare brands. It's now been 6 years to the day since I opened my business. I'm a true believer of what is meant for you will not pass you. Everyone deserves to know their origin story and how they came to be. If you do not know where you come from, then you don't know where you're going. My dual relationship with my motherland and my home country, England, has only evolved over the last 7 years. But for me, it's comforting to know that these 2 great countries, my 2 great countries, have enjoyed a connection for much longer. And so a huge congratulations to the UK and Korea on 140 years of relations. Here's to many more.